Alright, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy QDZ. We're back with some more Gekishin Squadra content. As always, you guys know what we do for the next season of Gekishin Squadra. We gotta do our predictions. The next season of Gekishin Squadra should drop in the next week or week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. And we will be getting our next set of 3 characters for Gekishin Squadra. So as always, we're gonna do a prediction video, but I guess before we start off the prediction video, we do have to talk about a leak. I will preface by saying my prediction video is gonna be just 3 characters, 1 for each role. These are my literally exact predictions for the next season of Gekishin Squadra, and this is solely based off the characters we've already gotten for the most part, which is how I'm kind of like basing my predictions. But obviously I have more characters I'm gonna throw in there, but I'm gonna have 3 characters that I'm going to like specifically lock in, and it's gonna be 1 for each role. But let's talk about the leak real quick. So one of the characters we're getting for next season of Gekishin Squadra is Goku Black. He was leaked in a database, all his files were found. I don't know what this, like, I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I'm like one of the biggest Goku Black fans out there. Like, I just rep Goku Black so much, man. And just like them doing this, like, I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I love Goku Black. I'm still gonna be like, this is probably gonna be one of the only characters I play when he drops, but like him being, these icons look like it's just him in base form, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like a Goku Black that doesn't transform. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. Like, I hope he does transform. I mean, this Kamehameha could work for both base form and Super Saiyan. It's just the rest of these moves have him in base form, and I don't know if any character, what's like a transforming character. Like, if we look at Vegeta's, he's a transforming character. We look at his icons, right? It doesn't, I mean, you can't really tell with Vegeta, right? It's just kind of like, it shows like a couple blasts or whatever. You can't really tell that he's like a transforming character. But it also doesn't just show him, it doesn't look like it's showing him. Let's go to Goku. This is probably better. So like Goku, for example, right? Goku, it does show the Kamehameha, right? Kind of like Goku Black, the Kamehameha, right? And then his other 2 moves, I mean, this kind of looks like it's showing him both in base form. And then obviously the Spirit Bomb again is showing him in base form. So if, for example, if this were to be leaked, we would probably think that this is just base form Goku and not Super Saiyan Goku, or a Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan. Just based off of that alone. Or like, let's see, like Cooler, right? Cooler transforms, but if you look at all of his skills, it's base form Cooler. Like final form, not fourth form Cooler. It's not final form Cooler. Even his ultimate is not him like that. Even after his transformation, his moves still stay the same. So this is like kind of where I'm like, okay, they are showing Goku Black's icons to look like this, but they've also done that in the past. They did it with Goku, they did it with Cooler. Let's see, let's look at like Cell. Okay, Cell's is him automatically in perfect form, but I guess I can understand that. What about Kale? Kale is her, but I mean, she's in this form majority of the fight, so that doesn't really count. Khalifa, I mean, these 2 are Khalifa in her base form because she has the black hair. This is her in Super Saiyan though, because you can tell it's white now. So they kind of do this for some characters. What about Vegito? I mean, that's base form Vegeta right there. Super Saiyan is Super Saiyan. Kefla's already like that. What about Broly? Well, Broly's already kind of. Bardock. I mean, this is literally the perfect example. Like, Bardock is a transforming character, but all his moves are him in base form. All his moves were him in base form. So I'm really thinking that this is going to be a transforming Goku Black, and that this is just kind of how they decided to go with his moves. I really do think that's the case. Like I don't see a reason as to why they would release a Goku Black and not make him transform. That would just literally be like stupidity, incompetence. Like I don't think they would do that. But Goku Black would have been in my prediction video regardless. So here's my first quote-unquote prediction as for the next character in the next season of Gekishin Squadra. I am going to put Goku Black as a technical character for my prediction. Obviously you could throw him in damage, but the next two characters that I have, I think, fit their roles a little bit better. I do think we'll probably get one of each role for this next season, just like we did last season. So I'm gonna throw Goku Black in technical. I do think he will be a transforming character, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. But if he does end up being just base form Goku Black, then I mean we have some serious things to talk about. It just I mean excuse me, it doesn't make sense. Like God Vegeta, God Goku, they started off in God forms. If it's a base form Goku, he goes Super Saiyan. I'm sorry if I sound a little off. I'm a little sick right now. I'm trying to get through this because I need to make this video. But base form Trunks and the Super Saiyan base form. Let me look at Trunks real quick. Nah, his is all Super Saiyan. Oh no, that's base form. Base form. I think that's base form. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. So like I said, I think if they wanted to release just base form Goku Black, they would do it with the transforming Goku Black. If they wanted to release just Rose Goku Black, they would do it like they did God Goku and God Vegeta, or they just automatically start off in that form. So technical Goku Black. Let's move on to my next two characters. We'll start with the tank character. I'm gonna pull up the Dragon Ball Legends database because it's gonna be easier for me to find them versus me having to just search them up. But who I think is going to be the tank for the next season of Gekishin Squadra? Let's see. The anticipation is real. Let's see if we can find him. The next character for the tank role. You know, I guess I'll just do the damage because I keep seeing him. Golden Frieza. I think Golden Frieza is going to be a high possibility of a character for the next season of Gekishin, or maybe not even Golden Frieza, but just like just another version of Frieza, like Final Form Frieza, or I mean they could do full power Frieza. I don't know, but I do think they would give us another Frieza, and he would be a damaged character. We did get the first form Frieza, and he was a technical. But this is obviously Pod Frieza, which is not that popular of a character. I would say he's kind of like iconic, but he's not like popular. But like someone like Final Form Frieza slash Golden Frieza, I think holds a little bit more weight. And I do think this character could be a damage role. I mean, I don't know if they try to release like a villain every season. This season they did not release a villain, but they did release Broly before that, and then before that no villains, and then we got a villain in this season. So I think really Gekishin is due for like a lineup of villains, to be honest, or at least like two villains, two or more. So that's kind of where I'm getting at with like this Goku Black and like Frieza. I think it's time to release some more villains or villain variations. Obviously Goku Black's coming. I think he's gonna be a technical, but I do think if Frieza comes, he's going to be a damaged character. Transforming Frieza, Golden Frieza, I don't know. Will they start him off as Golden? I would hope not, because a transformation, looking at that transformation in game would be really dope to look at. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about Golden Frieza. I just think and any type of version of Frieza, Final Form Frieza, Golden Frieza, Full Power Frieza, I think it's on the horizon, especially since we already got Cooler. We got Cooler. We got First Form Frieza. Cooler's a tank. First Form Frieza is a technical. We get Golden Frieza as a damage, and then you got the whole lineup completed. You got a Frieza race for every single role. So, and I think Golden Frieza is a very anticipated character for this game. So, damage roll is going to be Golden Frieza. Now, let's see if I can find the tank, and there he is, my boy, Jiren. Jiren the Gray, I think, is going to be the tank for this season of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. Now, obviously, you can make the argument that he could be a damage character if he's like full power or whatever, but I really think like Jiren is like, I mean, he's buff, dude. Like Jiren has to be a tank. And not to mention, God Topo is a damage character, so like, you put Jiren at tank, God Topo at damage. You have them go like, the way I try to imagine it is I try to imagine like some of these characters being like a little thematic, if that makes sense. Like God Goku and God Vegeta being two different roles, right? He's a tank, he's a damage. You have them going on the same route together. You know, same with these two. Piccolo and Gohan. Piccolo's a damage. Gohan's are technical characters. You have them going on the same route. 17 and 18. 17's a technical, 18's a damage. You can have them going the same route. Kale and Caulifla, tank, damage. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is they don't make characters that are like aligned with each other. They don't make them the same role. So the Jiren and Topo, I feel like, would be two different roles. Jiren would be a tank and Topo would be a damage character, and I think they would have great synergy together. I really do. I really think Jiren is an anticipated character. I mean, I think we're very far off from any characters like MUI or anything like that. That's probably something we're looking forward to more during the anniversary. I don't see it right now. I mean, I guess it's possible, but one thing I would see is that some people like to complain about the Saiyans a lot, saying that we get too much Saiyans. I mean, to be honest, I mean, since the season started, I mean, these 6 are Saiyans, 7, 8 Saiyans. The only non-Saiyans that we have gotten for any new season is Topo and Kid Buu. That's actually kind of insane when you think about it. If that isn't more of a reason for me to explain to you that we're not getting 3 Saiyans for the next season, like, I do think we're obviously getting Goku Black. That counts as a Saiyan, I guess. But the other 2, I feel like, are heavily going to be non-Saiyans, which is why I'm going with Golden Frieza and Jiren, because those are 2 characters that probably should have been already in the game. I mean, Jiren you could push back a little bit, but I feel like Golden Frieza could have been in the game already. Like, you could have added Golden Frieza before Super Saiyan 2 Kefla or Bardock or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but I mean, that's just up to your own opinion. Like, I mean, like, Oob is in the game before Golden Frieza. Deborah is in the game before Golden Frieza. I just feel like that's a little criminal. But yeah, man, that's gonna be my predictions for those 3 characters. One of every role. We got Goku Black at the technical, Golden Frieza at the damage, and then Jiren as a tank. As for some other honorable mentions, I was thinking like Janemba. Janemba, I think, is possible as well. Just another non-Saiyan character. I feel like they could tap into some of the movie villains. Android 13, Turles, like I said, Janemba. I mean, if they want to be brave, they could go with DKP. Omega Shinron is an option as well. I think Omega would be a dope character to add. They could I think it's a little bit too early to add Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks just because we just got Gotenks. I feel like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is like a year 2 character for Gekishin Squadra probably. I don't think they're gonna dive into Daima probably until during or after Anniversary. I don't think they'll do Fusions of Masu until after they release Goku Black. UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, I feel like we're pretty far off from them. They could add this guy, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I feel like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is definitely on the list. Honestly, if I was doing a prediction video with just Saiyans, I would put Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on the list, and he'd probably be a damaged character, to be honest. I don't think Gogeta is coming anytime soon, but I could be wrong on that because we did just get Vegito not too long ago. So I would throw Gogeta up in the air, but I would say for this specific season, I don't think we're gonna get Gogeta. Majin Vegeta is a huge option. Considering we just got a Vegeta, I would say no, but Majin Vegeta, you can throw that in the air. I think we're very far off from Beast Gohan. Turles, I think, is a worthy choice. Obviously, it's like Golden Frieza, Full Power Frieza, Sword of Hope Trunks. I mean, if they want to do like a future theme, I mean, like they could do that. I could see Sword of Hope Trunks. Oh, this dude, bro. Super Saiyan 4 Goku for sure, dude. Nah, think about it. We got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta already. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is actually pretty high possibility. We just got Kid Buu, so I don't see Buhan coming anytime soon. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts down below on who you think could be added for the next season. Just to recap, I'm going with Jiren, Golden Frieza, and Goku Black, obviously, as already revealed. So really just Jiren and Golden Frieza are my next 2 picks for the next season of Gekishin Squadra. But again, let me know down below what you guys think. Put your predictions down below in the comments, man, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.